Believe it or not, one sentence can transform a patient's experience and specifically transform their perception of the staff and people they encounter along the way. Now, I've had 6 knee surgeries, which means I've spent a lot of time in waiting rooms, in exam rooms, in labs, you name it. And on one occasion, I was sitting on the exam table waiting for the orthopedic surgeon to come in and do a consult with me about a procedure that I was going to have. And I had been waiting for a while. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes had gone by. And as you can imagine, I went from wondering what's going on to feeling frustrated. And just as I was starting to reach a boiling point, an interesting thing happened. In walked the medical assistant. She walked over to me and said, "Mr. Mull, I want to apologize. Dr. West is running behind today. She is a little bit backed up, but she's probably about 10 minutes away from coming to see you. And I just wanted to apologize for that and let you know that you're next in line." And I said, "Okay, thanks." And as she turned to leave, she paused for a moment, and then she turned back to me and she said, "And don't worry, you're in great hands. Dr. West takes care of all the Steelers. She's going to take great care of you too." And she left the room. And I immediately was turned around. I went, "Oh, she's the orthopedic surgeon for the Steelers? The Pittsburgh Steelers? My hometown Pittsburgh Steelers? Well, if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me." And I'm kind of willing to wait a little bit longer to get that level of orthopedic care. That one sentence, "She takes care of all the Steelers and she's going to take great care of you too," it gave me information, it gave me insight that provided me comfort and upped my patience level. I shared this story during a workshop I was doing with a healthcare organization just a couple of weeks ago. And afterwards, a member of the audience came up to me and said, "You know, you're right about that one sentence thing." I said, "Oh, really?" And she said, "Yeah, a couple of years ago when I was pregnant, they discovered a melanoma that I had to have removed before I was scheduled to deliver. And I was nervous about it because there's anesthesia involved. And as they were wheeling me in, one of the nurses patted me on the arm and said, 'We're all moms too. We're going to take great care of you.'" She said, and it completely turned me around. What are the one sentences that you can come up with on your team that you know can provide comfort and information and make sure that your patients understand they're getting world-class care and exceptional service each and every time? This could be an interesting activity for you to engage in during your next huddle or staff meeting. Take a moment and ask yourselves, what's the one sentence we could add to our interactions that can transform our experiences? See you next time.